Well, hello and welcome again to our reading of Odyssey, Book 1. And I'm going to continue on. I think we were up to about line 113 here. So the subject of this first sentence is Telemachos. So godlike Telemachos, protos first of all, and the poly was adverbially, so muchly. So the idea is before anybody else. So godlike Telemachos was the first by far to see, so ide, he saw, tain her. This her, of course, is referring back to Athena in the guise of Mentes. For Hasto, he was sitting among the suitors, and he was distressed, or perhaps grieving, tetiamenos, quite a common word in Homer, grieving in his heart. So philon is often, you can translate it as dear heart, or you can just translate it as his heart, that heart that belongs to him. Osomenos emiphresin, this is connected with the word for eyes, so it's visualizing, or perhaps imagining here, imagining in his mind his noble father. That if, having come pothen from somewhere, so if perchance having come, or having come from somewhere, the tone here is redundant. It's a funny, it's odd that it's been put there. It obviously goes with the suitors here, but technically it doesn't add that much to it. So that if, having come from somewhere, Theae from tithemi, this is the optative aorist, he might place a skedasin. It's connected with the verb skedanumi, to scatter. So he might place a scattering of the suitors, katadermata, about the house, plural for singular, and that he himself might have his time, so that is his position, his status, so he might regain his status, we could say, and he might rule, verb from anasso, this is the optative, personal adjective, his possessions. Methemenos, this is from meta plus that hemi root of sitting, so sitting among the suitors, contemplating these things, eis ide Athena. This is from ace plus the id root of seeing, it's the aorist here. So I translated as he looked in the direction of Athena. Bei de euthus prothuroio, and he went immediately. He made straight for, that's why it's genitive here, the outer porch. So he made straight for the outer porch, and he was angry. This is a passive verb here. He was angry in his heart. Understand that the stranger, datha for a long time, ephestamin, this is for ephestani, the infinitive, was standing at the door. So he was angry in his heart that a stranger had been standing at the door for a long time. Enguthidestas, standing near, hele from hyreo, this is the aorist, you get hele in Attic. He took her right hand, and he received the bronze spear. So she's holding a bronze spear, and of course it's politeness to take the spear off them and put it in the storage area when you invite them into your house. And having so he addressed her, min for out 10, having spoken winged words. In Homer, words have wings. They fly from your mouth into the ear of the person you're talking to. But interestingly, one scholar noted that in the Rig Veda, words are often said to fly like arrows. So it seems to be an Indo-European idea, perhaps a very old idea of words having wings or flying. Kyrexene, O hail, O stranger. This is a future here. You will be welcomed para amin by us, or among us. Amis is that Aeolic form of the second person pronoun. So you will be welcomed by us, but after passamenos participle, having tasted of dinner, Mentes se, second person, you plural, you will speak, and hoteo, this is a genitive here. It's something like hotu after contraction with a single tor. So you would speak of what thing. Cray is the subject. It's actually a noun here. A need, and you have to supply something like takes or has come upon you. So, but after you have tasted of supper, you will speak of whatever need has come upon you. So whatever you want, whatever you are in need of. Hos erpon, thus speaking, Pallas Athena followed. This is from hepamai, to follow. So she followed, i.e. Pallas Athena followed. Hoi de hoti day, but they, when, esan for esan, they were, entos then inside the high house, so i.e. the high roofed house or the high house. Enkos, so carrying the enkos, the spear, he placed it beside the tall pillar, entos then inside the well-polished durodokes, this is the box in which you put spears. So it's literally the spear receiver. This is connected with decamai, to receive, and then there's the duros, wood. So it's the wood receiver, the spear receiver. So the spear receptacle, we might say. This is only here, this word only here in Homer, interestingly. So, carrying it, so carrying the spear, he placed it, he caused it to stand from his stamy beside the tall pillar inside the well-polished spear receptacle, or spear holder. Enthaper Allah, where pola Allah, many other, we'll go jump back from the two lines here, many other spears of Odysseus, Odysseus, who was long-suffering in his mind, so much enduring Odysseus, histato, stood. So neuter plural subject singular verb. So where all the other spears of long-suffering Odysseus stood. Histatai. And Agon, having led Auten her, now of course it's Athena, so that's why this is all in the feminine, but of course in the situation this is Athena in the guise of Mentes, who is male. However, Homer keeps the gender of Athena going through all this. So having led her, this is from Hisdo. This is from the verb histo. He caused her to sit on the throne, on a large chair. Petasas, and there's the preverb here, it's from hupo and petanumi, which is to spread under, and he spread underneath her lita, which is linen covering. And this thronon is beautiful and daidalion, cleverly wrought. This is connected with Daedalus from the myth of the story of Minos, King Minos. This is Daedalus, the name becomes an adjective, meaning clever. And there was, this is for Ain, there was a theranos, a pillow, or sorry, a footstool, I should say, a footstool under her feet. And he himself placed beside her a klismon poikilon, an intricately wrought seat, klismon. Ektosen alone, away from the other, just go to the next page, away from the other suitors, lest the xenos, the stranger, now this is a aorist participle, passive participle from aniao, to annoy, so lest the stranger be irritated by the noise, the oromagdo. So being irritated by the noise, this is a very odd word here, heteseon. The root is unknown, possibly connected with ardane, despite the hard breathing here, like Latin satis. It literally means to be sated with dinner, to be fed up with dinner, to be put off the dinner, to be loathe the dinner. So, lest the stranger, being annoyed with the noise, be put off their dinner. Coming among these, so keeping company with these arrogant, overbearing men, huperphialoisi. And in order that he might ask Min for outain her regarding his absent father. And that's probably a good place to stop at this stage.